to protect himself. And yeah, that didn't work out very well for him. Suffice it to say. So C at least has a few barracks up. He's pumping some Marines and some support firebats, so that's good for him. Although Frosian got killed a lot earlier than this point of the game. Anyways, it'll be interesting to see if... I mean, ZerO has seen that tech. It'll be interesting to see if he catches on to that and decides to tech up himself, or if he'll fall behind. Because basically... The game between, for instance, Mind and I don't want to spoil too much, but ZerO getting ZerO getting pinchered in, losing a few mutalisks there. That was pretty careless of him. Again, I think in this instance, even though C hasn't been on the big stage a lot, it looks like C is probably going to win out in terms of experience, his experience level. So yeah, sorry, ZerO. I keep forgetting his name. ZerO. Is getting his lurkers out, and so that's good. He's not just sitting around. I mean, I guess he had to do something to get to the stage of the MSL, right? But I don't know. He does look a little bit inexperienced here. He's kind of making a few little bit careless mistakes. He's lost probably a few more mutalisks than your average Zerg player would that's played a lot of games. But you know, he's gotten this far. I gotta give him a little bit of credit. And he is you know, keeping up in a general sense. He's got that expansion down there and finding a hole in C's defenses there. No Marines at his door to block there, and he sneaks in there and picks off an SCV. So not really accomplishing a lot with this Mutalisk harass. He accomplished a little bit with that Ling Muta attack there, and he already has Scourges out. So he is catching on. That's what I was going to say, is I wasn't sure if he was kind of caught on to the fact that C was teching up and countering with his own tech, or perhaps with the build-up, but he is countering with his own tech. He's got the lurkers out quickly. He's got some Scourges out because he knows there's going to be science vessels as well. So, and he's managed to keep those Mutalisks alive so far. He lost a lot here and there, a few during that Ling attack, but for the most part he's kept them alive, so that's going to serve him well in the long run. If he can keep them alive, but he's losing another one here and there. Usually you'll see Zerg players kind of keep their mutalisks in kind of a reserve, and when they throw a big attack on the enemy forces, yeah, Hive already up. Wow. Okay, so ZerO actually going for going pretty quick tech. Also, he did in fact respond quickly to seeing that C was getting tech. He knew that he didn't quite have enough to break into C before that tech got up, so he went for his own tech as well. Getting that Hive up Defiler mount out already, and doing a pretty good job of holding C off, kind of keeping C back, using those lurkers, burrowing them, unburrowing them. C does not have the tanks necessary to really push him back, so C's going to have to, and C expanding now, and it looks like he does have the forces on the ground to keep that. He's kind of got a raiding party running around there, and he's also got enough to stay back, and so C has Irradiate now, and he needs to save those Irradiates. He needs at least one in the bank for those Mutalisks. Next time he sees those Mutalisks, he's going to have to cap them. And that's what he's going for right now. No, maybe not. No, oh, okay, he's just trying to take out some of the lurkers. I guess he's going to depend on his Marines to take out those Mutalisks. And if Mutalisks try and engage the Marines directly, they do get hosed pretty badly. So it'll be interesting to see how he uses them. Basically, ZerO is going to have to, if he does use those Marines, some lurkers going in here, and C loses a lot of Marines pretty quickly to that first attack of the lurkers, and now he sends in some Lings and those Mutalisks. That was perfect timing by ZerO's part, sending in those Mutalisks, getting a little bit caught off guard in the middle here, but finally getting those lurkers down as well, and C losing a lot of Marines here, but taking out those lurkers in the middle. So C able to take out that middle, and if he can take out those Overlords, that'll be a huge hit. That might turn things back around for this little bit of a loss he's going to suffer over here if he can take out those Overlords. And he's not targeting he's targeting the lurker eggs. Go take out the Overlords! Take out the Overlords! Kill the Scourge, you idiot! Come on! Oh my gosh, Scourge just running in and hitting his science vessels. Marines are just chilling there, not killing anything that they should be killing. That was a brilliant opportunity for C to take out all those Overlords. He could have just ran in there, stimmed, and taken out like 6 Overlords in like a few seconds, and he didn't do it though. So C losing that golden opportunity to accomplish some real damage there. In the meantime, letting his science vessels get damaged as well. And at least he's going in there irradiating that lurker. I'm sorry, lurker. Defiler. Defiler gets down a swarm just in time though before it gets down. So C he's got his science vessels building up pretty quickly here, but in the meantime, wow, this has gotten really quickly to late game. It is late game already, and it is 13 minutes into this game, and it is already the late game. It's amazing how quickly both players teched up in this game. C has his science vessels out, but he doesn't have a lot of Marines on the ground right now. Fortunately, he is doing, he's trying to pick off that expansion there. That's basically how a Terran player can win. Oh, almost, oh, both science vessels going down. C not quite able to avoid the Scourges there, and getting his Marines picked off in the meantime as well. So, ZerO doing an excellent job of keeping, he looks like a real kid. C's not that old either, but ZerO looks really young for some reason. But ZerO doing a really good job of keeping that science vessel count down, and C just not defending his science vessels very well at all. Yeah, I don't know. So ZerO getting some good swarms down as well. C has some fire bats out to try and combat those swarms. He's getting his, yeah, they're pointing at the evolution chambers. I'll try and keep an eye on what the upgrades are next time. It looks like only 1 ZerO upgrades for ZerO. And yeah, 1-1, so his attack just finished upgrading. C at 2-2 though, so that's a real big deal. If C is working on 3-3 right now, and he's going to have 3-3 before, you know, while ZerO only has 1-1 for a second. Well, actually, it probably takes longer to do, but still, C pretty far ahead in upgrades, it looks like. So that's C is. Oh my God, those firebats slaughtering those lings. That was awesome. Yeah, C kind of in the long haul. It looks like C is kind of been pushed back a little bit, but he's going for a good long haul strategy. Taking out that hatchery. He didn't even cancel the hatchery. So ZerO kind of losing some valuable resources there. ZerO does have a significant amount of bases though. He's getting that 12 o'clock base going on. But in the meantime, C has been putting a lot of pressure on him. So C has actually taken a couple extra bases as well, and so that is what I think is going to bode the best for C in the long run. Is I think basically if ZerO hadn't been quite as off guard as he has been so far, if he just really pushed in the last 5 minutes, he could have taken C out. But I think C is getting his economy up very quickly. He's got a lot of economy right now. And basically, if ZerO doesn't go in it and take him out right now before his economy really starts pumping, I'll bet C is probably making a few more racks in the back of his base right now. More science vessels going down kind of carelessly. He had the Marines right there. All I needed to do was stim them. Kind of a lack of multitasking, I guess, on his part.